So I figure we don't have one of these on YouTube yet, so here is a video tour of Alma. This is the first driveway, and over to our left there's a pad we made for the gazebo, which is pretty neat. There's a big truck going by, so it'll be loud for a second. And we'll take a walk up towards the house. Over there, that's the mud room and wood room that we store wood for. The deck has the grill on it. And the big old farmer's porch. There's usually a swing on this end that's really nice to sit on. We have our flagpole, the hummingbird feeder tree, Mom's Rose of Sharon, and then the other flowers and the fairy in the garden. An important thing to note, I guess, is our awesome little sign here. Frenches. So, back up towards the house. That's the bridge we'll cross at the end of our little tour. If we go in the door here, just a plate glass window to the kitchen. But back in this room, this is where we keep the fridge and the wood stove. Back in here, Mom has this cabinet that she fills with food. Back in there. And then the hot water heater. It's always good. And the brook is out this way. You can hear it and see it. So there's that mud room I was talking about. Some of the wood. And this wood stove, it cranks. The dryer, which is convenient, and a tally of who's here. And this is where we keep all the silverware and plates and stuff. Big old table. We're in the process of getting out of here, so it's a little bit crazy, but that's alright. Here's the kitchen. We got pots and pans, and the sink and stove, little island, and then this is part of the old house. We haven't really done a lot with it yet, but the old roof is there. There's holes all around. The back doors. And the tractor doesn't usually stay in here, but it's in here right now.
It was in here when we're not here.
Yeah. And the front door. And then there's Dad. And here's some of the other half of the house. It's pretty big in here. A lot of stuff so far. And we'll go out the back door. The brook's off to our left. That's the window I looked out before. We've got the shower in all its glory. Something to be said about sitting in the shower outside. There's our fire pit. It's a burning ring of fire, if you will. And then there's the greenhouse, which is kind of a gray house at the moment with the covering. And packing up the trailer. It's the other half of that farmer's porch right there. So we'll scroll back around. There's another metal shed and the old chicken coop, which I don't really know what's in there, but there's no chickens. So here's the wood pile. It helps when we've got wood around to fix things. And the shower has Dad in it, sort of. But we got 2 shower heads, nice little bench, and works out pretty well. And here's the brook again. And up the back way to number 3. The big house we call number 1, but that's only because 3 has a 3 on it. And from there, the little cabin got a 2, and the house just became number 1. So this is the back bridge, and the brook here. There's a nice little pool there. Go up this way. And back around. There is number 3. Got a cute little porch, deck thing. And then, as you can see, there's the number 3 for its name. Now here we can put a wood stove. There's a hole in the wall. This house just, you know, an empty porch for now. We open this door, and we're in the kitchen. Turn the light on. Ta-da! Yes, it is that orange. Here's a counter and a little mini sink. Here's one of the bedrooms. There's a bed and a dresser. This is usually Mom and Dad's room. It's green because Mom likes green. And then the other bedroom. It's got 2 beds now. Sometimes it's got bunk beds. It changes. A nice little dresser. And the piece de resistance, we replaced the toilet with one of these comfort models. It's pretty high up there as far as the toilet goes. But there's some storage in the back around here. And also, we can go back this way. Mom keeps some stuff in here, some storage. If I can get the light on. Aha! Storage. Sink. I know it's separate from the toilet, but it works. And me. So, we'll keep going. Go down to number 2, because that's all of number 3. Remember to turn off the lights behind me. Alright. So we'll go out this way, out number 3. We're making the grand loop here. Out to the mini yard. So this is the fire road, and it goes down to 2 in the big road. And then if we move around here, it also goes up into the woods that way. You can kind of see it goes for a while. It's cute. It's a nice little road, a nice little walk if you're looking to just go for a stroll. Come down this hill. There's a small shed there, and there's some storage in there. We haven't gone through it. A lot of it was just full when we got there. If we scroll around, there's number 2. That's the cook shack. We cooked everything out of there for an entire summer trip of 2 weeks for a lot of people when we built that roof. The roof on the big house. So we'll go this way, over to number 2. There it is. And there's that bridge we'll cross. So number 2, this is the front door. And inside, it's kind of a retro cabin, if you can tell. The floor is quite stylish. There's also a retro chair. We wash the clothes down here. There's a little sink, a nice little sitting area, the wood stove. And continuing here, it's a tiny little bathroom, but it sure does do. And in the back bedroom, there's a dresser and a double bed and a twin bed and a chair. It's a little dark, but there's no overhead light in here, so just that one, and it's not easy to turn on. So we'll go back out here. This is for visitors, and sometimes we stay in it too if there's only a couple of us. And yeah. So we'll go back out. There's the big main road. And when you're coming from town, you come up from the bottom of the hill there. And this is usually where we hang our clothesline. There's the brook and my car, almost to where we started. Come back around. Getting close to the end here. Coming up on the house. Looks really good with the roof. And here's our bridge. It's a little slippery. Up that way, the brook. Definitely peaceful, really nice. Back down that way. Come up these stairs. We are back at our platform and back at the driveway. So that's it. That's the house. That's the hill everybody always talks about. But that's only beginning. It keeps on going for quite a ways up the hill. And that's about it. That's the grand old tour of the Frenches in Canada.